So, hello guys! It's me again, si Mima Alicia nyo at nagbabalik ulit para sa ating panibagong video. So, nandito po tayo ngayon kung saan nagpa-press con itong si Mel Robles dahil nga kakasuhan niya itong si Maharlika. And ipapanood ko sa inyo yung si Karen kita may Mark. Nandito kasi yung MTM Trio guys. Yan o, si Takeru, tapos si Mark. Hello Sangkay! Yan. So, nandito po kami, witness. Dito nga po sa final na kaso ni Sir Mel Robles. Dito nga po kay Maharlika. So, ngayon, ipapanood ko sa inyo yung whole video. Talagang mukhang mangangatog dito si Maharlika, no? Yan kasi fake news pa. 'Di ba? Kala mo walang taong mag-aano sa iyo, magpa-file sa iyo.
Malakas pala kumain si Mima.
Hoy! 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 Hindi ko nga naubos. Pinagmukbang ako dito, guys. So anyway, ito panoorin nyo yung whole video, mga minamahal.
A quest for truth and a quest for justice on my part. Allow me to read my press statement. I, together with my wife Cheryl, have decided to file formal complaints of defamation and defamation per se, and false light invasion of privacy against blogger Claire Contreras alias Maharlika before the Central District Court of California. Above and beyond anything else, these cases about our quest for justice and the defense of our name, honor, integrity, and reputation. For almost a year now, we have been subjected by Ms. Contreras to almost daily barrage of vicious, unjustifiable, and blatantly false online attacks through her YouTube channel called Boljak TV. Her actions have been characterized by malicious falsehoods and derogatory remarks aimed at tarnishing our character and integrity. She has called me various names that were meant to deride and demean my person and sully my integrity. Not content with calling me names, she has also made absolutely untrue and outlandish malicious accusations against me, such as stealing money from the people, contract killing, and even assisting terrorists. For the longest time, we have tried to keep our peace, knowing fully well that all her accusations were nothing but sheer lies and fabrications that were the products of her vile imaginations and hateful heart. We are human beings and we can only take so much. These assaults on our honor and reputation must stop. We are peace-loving and law-abiding citizens. We have done nothing wrong against her for us to earn her senseless rage and contempt. We have names and reputations to protect, especially my wife, who is a private citizen and has dedicated herself to raising our children while also engaging in some philanthropic endeavors. Therefore, our course of action was to file appropriate charges against her. We have complete faith that the court of law would hand to her the punishment that she deserves, and the process will indicate us and help us restore our parents' name and honor. Thank you very much. I will now welcome questions. By the way, we have in the press kit the complaint.
Itong pinet pala sa kanya kasi may accusation si Maharlika na yung nag-handle daw siya ng terrorist, stealing people from the market, stealing money from the people.
From Radyo Pilipinas. Sir, bigyan niyo lamang kami ng konting background nung pong pagpapal po ninyo ng kaso laban po rito kay Ms. Contreras.
Well, simula nung January, actually, Christmas ito no? Christmas break kami, which we normally do kahit wala pa ako sa gobyerno. So, na Christmas break, sinabi niya, punta ako ng US, sinabi niya, iniwan ko rin yung pamilya ko para puntahan siya at ipapatay siya. No? So, normally, kung work-related, I wouldn't mind. Siyempre, it comes with the territory. I've been in government service before, talaga naman kasama yan. Hindi ka pwede mag-balik si Kuya. Pero para sabihin niya, ngayon nga, I was there, na parang papatay siya, medyo wala namang kinalaman sa trabaho ko yun, no? And plus, of course, without offering any proof, no? And these are all allegations just because I am there. Hindi ba pwedeng magpunta lang sa snow? Hindi ba pwedeng, I mean, it's just there. It was like as if that was my only purpose, no? So, ganun. So, this is very sad. Kasi sabi ko nga, hindi ganito ang Pilipino eh. Magalang po tayo eh. We respectful in anything. Yung ginawa niyang yun, at sinasabi niya pa na pinag-locker niya sa FBI, sa LAPD, gano'n. We will see kung ano yung ano talaga yung tinaan niya. And so I chose a very good lawyer whom I think has specialized sa ganitong klase, no? Sa reputation and brand management. So, kasi kailangan makita niya na hindi mo ito biro. Just because you can, you will. I was sharing earlier that the traditional media, the mainstream media, went through the same. When they were empowered by the printing press, lahat na kung ano-ano na sinasabi until nag-settle na ang disiplina. This is what they should learn. Just because mayroong capability ay gagawin na. Hindi po, there are limits to everything we do. So I chose nga, recommended by a friend, to hire lawyer, si Camille Vasquez, who is, you know, is very popular now. And because she was able to win a case without even mentioning the name of her client, no? So she must be really good, and it took a while before she took on my case, our case, kasi pinag-aralan niya rin po. Pinag-aralan niya rin po kung it's a good case. So I think she saw the merit ng kaso, that's why she took the case.
Sir, last question on my part. Kung sakasakali mapapatunayan doon po sa kasong i-file po ninyo, ano po ang magiging parusa ni Maharlika dyan po sa kasong yan?
Well, sa states kasi, only the state can file criminal charges. This is the only recourse that we have as of now. It's a civil case, so we will sue for damages dito. Pero iba sa US, no? If natalo ka, lahat ng properties mo will have to pay for that. And including kung kulang, even future earnings makukuha yun. But I think that's too early. I think we'll have to focus on the issue at hand, which is I filed a case against her. And let's see how things develop.
Bro, hindi mo pa napagtatrabuhan. Binabayad mo na.
Sir, first question, what makes you decide na mag-file ng case ngayon? Dahil nabanggit nyo na parang inaraw-araw kayo since last year. Bakit sir kayo ngayon nag-file?
Well, she published the picture of my daughter, who's 13 years old, among other things. But I think that brought the comments back, you know. Walang gano'n yan, di ba? You are accusing me of hiring, killing, committing murder, and then you expose my daughter. Pag naging victim ng hate crime ang anak ko, I don't know. Ano yan? Ano pang klase yan? Walang kinalaman yun. They were there on a holiday. No? And then, para lang maka-content. No? So, I think, at hindi lang yan, no? I think all the reputations, kasi tinuluan ako ng tatay ko na di bali nang mawala ang yaman, huwag lang ang ngalan, no? So, importante sa akin yan, no? Na ipaglaban ito sa paraan ng hindi ng paraan na ginamit sa akin. In the most civil way that I can imagine, no? So, you'll have to respond on the right response, no? Pag binato ka ng bato, hindi pwedeng batuhin. We get the response na angkop sa atin, sa ating pagka-Pilipino. We will do it the right way, we will do it the proper way, and there is a law that is prevailing, and we are anchoring our hope na bibigyan tayo ng katarungan sa ginawa niya.
Sir, quick follow-up. Bakit sa tingin nyo kayo yung tina-target ni Maharlika among other government officials?
The answer is I don't know. I don't even know her. Nakita ko lang sa mga campaign ng 2 or 3 instances. Na-interview niya pa nga ako after when the results were in dun sa aming quick count center. So I really don't know. Makiliw pa siya, but I really don't know her. I just met her nung towards malapit sa April. So I don't know her. She doesn't have any evidence, any factual basis for her statements. Siguro, let's see her do that jury trial kung anong sasabihin niya. I want to hear her side. At sa totoo lang, I want to know why is she doing that? So much violent. Masyadong ampalayas. Hindi ko maintindihan po. Alam ko sa lahat sa kanya. No? And if you talk about my performance, she should just read our performance sa agency that I hold. Malayo-malayo sa katotohanan ng allegations niya. So, I really don't know. Kaya, let's see. I want her to in fact, this is a very good chance for her to prove what she's saying. I think she will also benefit from this.
GM, Val Gonzales po, DCRH. Pwede bang malaman namin kung ano na po yung negatibong epekto nung pagbanat niya sa inyo sa kanyang social media account, especially nabanggit ninyo na pati yung anak ninyo ay picture niya ay pinablish na sa kanyang programa.
Well, ako naman, I will not wait for things to happen. I have to keep my family safe, no? And I have some measures na ginawa na rin. Pero I think para lang naman dun sa nakakakilala sa atin, wala naman tayong problema, no? Actually, sila mas worried sa mga sinasabi. Pero doon naman sa hindi nakakakilala, kawawa naman yung pamilya ko, no, na i-accuse mo lang basta-basta. She is accusing me of murder or planning to commit murder. Hindi naman fair yan. Dahil lang nasa US ako. Yun lang ang ebidensya because I am there. And no other thing, no? So, ang epekto sa amin is really scary, no? Especially when I was there. Kung merong magmaigay na sabihin, ikaw pala yung magtatangkang kukutin ng buhay. O di, alam niyo naman sa mundo ito, marami na rin taking it upon themselves, no? So yun ang instituted fear sa amin. I felt that my reputation was tarnished because, for example, in PCSO, nakatulong po kami sa almost 300,000 individuals, mostly hospitalization. Sumasakit po kami ng buhay. It is very unthinkable for me na ganun lang ka-casual sabihin na magpapapatay ako ng tao. When we take pains para tulungan ng mga taong gumaling, makasakit ng buhay. Yun po yung disconnected. Kaya sa tingin ko, hindi ko dapat payagan ito basta-basta. Ang trabaho po namin, the nature of my job is to help people, most especially yung mga na-hospital po. With 300,000 people na natulungan namin last year, siyempre ngayon din, no? Ano ang magiging basis nun? Why will it be so easy for me to do or even intend to do what she's accusing me of? So, yun ang epekto sa akin na.
Sir, kung sakaling makarating itong pangyayari ito kay Maharlika, meron kayong gustong iparating sa kanya na mensahe?
Hindi na siguro. I think the process is started, no? Let's just allow the process. Hindi ko naman siya kaibigan. Hindi ko siya talaga kaibigan. Kung susumayin mo, wala pa kami 15 minutes na kita eh. Yung encounters namin, still very casual thing, no? Puro pakain lang meals na nung namit ko siya eh. So, hindi ko talaga, I really don't have any encounter with her. So, ito na lang proseso ang available sa atin eh. Because she's taunting, I heard in one, demanda niyo ko sa US. She's taunting everybody na gano'n. Lahat ng kanyang sinisiraan, ina-accuse, doon niyo ko dalhin, di ba? So now I'm bringing justice to your doorsteps. Hindi ka kaya protektahan ng Pacific Ocean. I will bring justice and I will bring it to you. Just be brave enough to just have to be able to nakating yung consequences na.
Yeah, coffee banana po. Anong specific charge ang ipinala nyo kay Maharlika and ilang counts?
Ito yung complaint for defamation, and defamation per se, and forced-like invasion of privacy.
Hello. Sa tingin niyo po, this has something to do with your association with the present administration. Of course, Maharlika is a critic of this administration.
Well, I think it's a logical conclusion, no? Because I don't know her, she doesn't know me. The only thing na consistent sa kanya is that anything related with the administration, minamalay niya. So, it's a safe conclusion, I think, no? Hindi kailangan na masyadong to be a rocket scientist to arrive at that conclusion. So, yes, I believe it's that one, no? Yes.
Sinasabi ka sa ng company na Maharlika. Ano ba Lager JTV Commons Pro Filipino? Sinasabi ng kampo nila, the person behind this action is First Lady Lisa Marcos. Any comment on that, sir?
What actions? My actions?
Yeah.
I mean, again, anong basis? I want to know. This is all about accusations without basis. Yan ang problema talaga rito. The core of this exercise is that a lot of allegations without basis. Now, allegation is not proof. You can have 1 million allegations with not an iota of proof, then ang hindi yun mo ang hinahanap natin. So, I don't think I can comment on that kasi ako ang magpro-provide ng proof. Hindi naman siguro tama nun. So, I am here on my own time. Sunday po ito. And I have not seen the name of the First Lady here, anywhere here. Does it answer? Yes.
DK Sarate po, Kabante Radio. Kung sarali mang makarating na sa kanya ito nasasampa ng kaso at nagpag-ugnayan sa inyo, mag-sorry, may chance ba na magbago pa yung issue sa sasampa ng kaso?
Well, again, sabihin ko, I'll let the process go on, no? Wala pa tayo ron eh. So, hindi ko na natin ito. Hindi pa natin alam kung anong magiging reaction doon. But ako muna, quest for justice muna. Diba? Dapat naman magkaroon ng katarungan. You don't just do something without facing the consequences of your action. Diba? For every action, there is a reaction. So we have to be responsible. And right now, what I want is justice. There's been a wrongdoing done, and I want this corrected.
Diyan po ulit kay David Sibeño. Sir, I'm sorry to ask a bit personal. Kamusta po ang family? Paano po ito na-affect po ang inyong pong pamilya?
Well, for one, my wife stopped her Facebook account. No? So, mismong buhay niya, ay nag-iba na rin. Our security protocol will have to change. No? So, yun yung mga bagay na dahil lang sa unfounded. No? You're affecting people, you're destroying lives, no? Because of an irresponsible statement. Hindi ganyan ang Pilipino, and that's not how to play fair, no? You have to look at people as a person. Hindi ho kami political machine, no? Kung ano lang maisip mo. Kung may dangal, ang tingin mo sa tao, may respeto ka, iisipin mo na ito yung may mga buhay. At ang buhay nito ay wala kang karapatan i-damage ang buhay nila. Sabi ko nga, by alleging that I intend to kill her, what will stop someone from saying, harm me for that allegation, no? O kung sino man na mag-isip na magbayani, no? Because she's telling me that I intend to kill her. Diba? So yun yung nasasabi ko, you have to respect the person, lalo na kung ang ebidensya mo lang because I was there. No? Hindi naman pwede yun. Wala nang ibang sinabi. All allegations. Ito yung mahirap talaga eh. When allegations were being passed on as proof, magkaiba po ang allegations as proof. Kaya itong fake news talaga is something very, very prevalent now. ito ho yung quest namin, labanan ho ang fake news. Whether you're a traditional media or whether you're a vlogger, it will all boil down to pareho. Ang lamang lang talaga ng traditional media or the mainstream media is that there are levels of control, or I say, of validation, no? May gatekeepers, no? Kaya nga may reporter, you have to cover para hindi maging hearsay. Kasi tao namin nandun. He heard it. He saw it. Yun ang malaking pagkakaiba. That's why kailangan cover eh. Di naman ho kino-cover basta-basta, but the organization can stand by the word ng tao nila. Hindi, sinabi na yun, nandun ako. Kinover ko, may video pa nga eh. Hindi yung video-videohan ha. But merong may proof talaga, and it has to pass on several layers. And I hope the vloggers can learn from that, kasi that's the only way to endure it. Credibility is everything. Kaya nga, pati ako, yung name, yung tinuro nga sa akin, wala na ang yaman, huwag lang ang ngalan. That all boils down to credibility, your integrity.
Question, follow-up question lang sa linking the name of the First Lady sa kasong ito. Do you think this is Maharlika is a rabid anti-Marcos critic? Do you think this is part of a broader plan to bring down the administration?
I don't know her mind. Hindi ko mababasa yun. I can only talk about yung ginawa niya sa akin. Of course, they can plan. Right? Anong gawin nila, they can plan. But sa ngayon, I cannot talk for them. I cannot speak out for them kung anong balak nila. So, but at hand, ito lang inaano ko that I will take action dito sa ginawa niya sa akin.
Yan, Arlie Calalo from Manila Times. Diyan kailan formally na-file yung case? And
June 15.
And then, sa US court to, no?
Yes.
So, why the need to file the case for the US court? Bakit sa Manila?
Well, because she's a U.S. citizen. I was there when the crime was committed. So, it all... actually, I heard. I was shown the warrant of her arrest dito. Wala rin naman yung nangyari. Kaya sabi siyo, tinatawanan niya lang yung system natin dito. So, I think it has to be brought where she would be made responsible.
Ang tanong ko, relation ba to sa GCS?
Just to clarify lang po, what led her to claim na pinapapatay niyo daw po siya nung pumunta kayo ng US?
Can I pass on the mic to her? No, if you would read yung complaint ko, there is nothing sa videos pinakita niya. There is nothing, I think, except that I am there. Hindi ko nga alam kung saan nakatira yan dati. Had I know, dapat lumayo na ako eh. No? Pero there is no other reason except that I was there. Yun ang nakita ko Kasi, ang dami, meron daw, 1 billion daw yung unang daang presyo to have her killed, no? 1 billion, bumaba sa 10 million, kinuha raw sa winnings. Again, allegations. No? Again, allegations. Ganun ka-wild eh. You know, I get it. You need views. You need the clickbait. I get that. Pero be ready. Be ready to suffer the consequences of your allegations.
Another follow-up. With this harassment, nakatanggap ba kayong press or your family kaya nag-decide na rin kayo file a case?
Well, yes, actually. Because there are some groups na sabihin, oh, ganyan pala siya pala ganyan, no? So, sasabi ko, ito yung mga taong ito, pag ito nagbayani, no? Nagbayani, and they think they are doing the country a service, masama yan.
Ako kay upload
That's bad. You'll be threatening. Threatening talaga yan.
Baka i-upload na lang ito.
GM, aside from Contreras or Maharlika, may iba po bang online personalities kayong ang titignan dito?
Right now kasi ito, siya yung pinaka, I think she's the queen of all the queens. Nobody. I tell you, I have been a student of Philippine journalism and media. I've never seen anybody as brazen, na wala talagang kakurap-kurap, who will say something without offering any evidence. And then pag nahuli, iibahin na naman agad. Hindi pa nga natatapos yung first allegation, nothing proven na pahiya, then she will shift to another. So this is the ultimate thing ko. Ultimate ito was never, walang, I don't know, kasi when you say something, you must back it up a bit. No? Logical yun. Why did you say that? Ito wala. Basta sinabi niya. No? That's it. Sinabi niya. O meron siyang itong ebidensya lagi, puting ahas. Puting ahas. Lahat ng puting ahas. No? And then, kaya nga, let's see in the proper court, in the proper court, tingnan natin anong hawak niya. Baka totoo. Never know. I'm sure sa kanyang pantasya, totoo lahat ito. But we will put it out in the open. We will challenge that. We will scrutinize that. Tignan natin. No? Yung fake news na pinapakawalan. No? We will see. And then don't take my word for it. Let's put it in a forum.
Sir, ano po yung naging legal basis ni Maharlika? Bakit tinawag kanyang corrupt kuno sa PCSO?
Ako i-introduce lang yung sarili natin bago tayo mag-question.
My name is Mima Alicia, vlogger. So, ang tanong ko po kay Sir Mel Robles, ano po yung naging legal basis ni Maharlika? Bakit tinatawag kanyang corrupt? Ano po yung nakita niya sa'yo na wala ka naman atang ginawa, di ba?
Hindi, alam niyo, sabi ko nga, if it's work-related, lahat ng noise, I can take that. No? Pero, I have never been convicted of any court of law. And in fact, wala rin naman akong pending case regarding the judge sa draw. No? That would be very easy kung meron yan. So, hindi ko talaga alam anong basihan niya. Sabi ko nga, again, there are all allegations. We have yet to see kung ano po ang magiging batayan ng allegation. Kasi parang it's so easy to allege na bahala na yung bahala na yung istorya. Don't let the truth get into the way of a good story. Yan yung responsible way of handling the story. But you will not endure, hindi ka lalayo niyan.
Sir, follow-up question. Napikon po ba kayo sa pagtatawag niyang corrupt ka daw po?
Hindi, kung per se, lalo na kung Pilipinong taxpayer, that's their opinion. Pero if you to a point na nagmamalayan ka na, no? Kung opinion mo yan, okay lang siguro kung opinion mo yan, but you have to label it as such, no? Pero yung, kaya kong palagpasin yan no? Kasi walang factual basis. Ang mas mahirap yung threatening na yung ako ay mamamatay tao na, at syempre, that will elicit another response. No? Ibang klase, ibang level na ito. So, yan ang tingin ko. I can take all the allegations ng work-related, walang problema ron. Kaya kung nakita nyo, doon ako naka-focus. No? Yes.
Sir Takayro po from YouTube po. Sir, bali po, sinabi niyo po kasi kanina na pinag-aralan muna ni Camille Vasquez yung kaso ninyo bago niya tinanggap. So, naging malaking issue rin ba sa kanya yung mga naging kaso nung una kaya niya tinanggap? Like yung kay Poy tsaka kay Abel?
Well, I think alam din nila yun. They are also aware.
Aware din po ba siya dun sa
They are also aware of that. Okay. No? So, yeah, nabanggit din nila yun that si Claire Contreras as two other pending cases. So, aware din sila ron. Part ng pag-aaral nila. Kasi marami rin, siyempre celebrity lawyer yun. Marami talagang kuryente, marami talagang basta lang makausap sila o ano. So, very discriminating sila and very discerning sa pagtanggap. Kasi iba hoax daw eh. Kasi nga, she has attained a certain level of popularity. So, marami rin fake na nagaanong client. So, they really had to spend time. So, February ko pa ho sinimulan yung paghahanap ng lawyer in March. Ngayon na po talaga na-file because of, we have to be very sure. No? Hindi naman po ito laro-laro. Ito po ay seryosong bagay. And I understand that I have to make it really worthy of my time na pumunta ho sa kanila. Kung wala na ho, last question pwede?
Last na po.
Sir, good morning from Chris Tulo YouTube channel. Sir, pinabanggit po ba sa inyo yung abogado nyo na kung sakaling mapatunayan si Maharlika may kasalanan talaga, pwede kayo maapektuhan yung kanyang American citizen, pwede kayo siya mapag-usap?
Hindi namin napag-usapan yun, pero sa akin kasi hindi criminal. Hindi pa. Unless makita siguro nung state na merong basis. So we're not there. So since it's a civil case, it will go for damages. Okay? Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Sir, last po.
Okay, last.
Last po. Coach Jared po from YouTube. Ano po yung civil damages po that you're asking now that you have filed po the case? Is there a certain amount? What, ganun po, sir?
Yeah. At this point, we're trying to determine, hindi pa naman daw kasi kailangan sa filing yun. So, dinidetermine namin. Lalo na, alam niyo pala sa US, kahit yung, kasi tinanong ko how do you determine yung damages sa stress? Meron daw dun sa kanila yung naka-quantify. No? Naka-quantify pala sa kanila, lahat naka-quantify. So, I think we'll have to use expert witnesses later on. Hindi pa kailangan yun kasi objective is to file. Lahat ng bagay nasusukat sa kanila, yung emotional, moral damages, may panangkunan sa kanila. Yung standards. Okay? Thank you very much.
Last po.
Ayo.
Knowing kasi Camille Vasquez po di ba? Celebrity, Mark Ramos po, YouTube channel. Camille Vasquez po yung lawyer Sorry po, last na. Alam naman po natin na Camille Vasquez is a Johnny Depp lawyer before. Bakit po siya yung napili na lawyer?
Well, incidental lang Johnny Depp, pero ang specialty niya is reputation. Reputation and brand management. So talagang ganito to. And I think she will have her hands full. Kasi nga sa dami ng ganitong cases, no? Nung kakausap ko nasa London, talagang lumalagari sa dami ng kaso. And of course, it helped. Yung Johnny Depp, talagang malaking bagay yun, no?